bet.
Is this golf when he scores 105?
We're gonna have one for 10,000.
You'll have 6 arguments before then with him.
Yeah, like Barry and I, we're gonna argue for 10,000. I give it to him when he wants.
Aces for Barry under the gun.
The price don't have anything to do with it.
Without breaking stride, he raises to 2,500.
I give it to you when you want. You didn't say, okay, go ahead. Give it to me right
Dwan's in. David's in.
We're gonna have 2 bets. One 10,000 for February.
Ellie's in.
Wow, here we go, huh?
Ziggy's in.
For the summer.
What am I doing here? 4, right?
You should at least make it like 11,000 for the summer, so that you can be up 1,000.
It's the difference.
6.
Wait, family pot.
Right.
It is family pot.
Right.
He's not gonna want to.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Oh my God.
We have an 8-handed pot.
8-handed pot.
Bing bang. He's
Yeah,
got
it's
the
the
whole
first
gang.
tonight.
You guys want to chop?
Who opened this pot? They got 7 callers. That's all I know.
Barry can't be comfortable getting so many callers.
A 10 and 2 deuces on the flop.
Peter Eastgate's flopped 3 deuces.
Yeah.
That's a pretty see what's going on.
That's 10,000.
Dwan's got 10s with the queen kicker. But he's also got 7 people behind him. And Barry's fight a continuation bet.
You know, that was a Gale Sayers, don't you? That was a Gale Sayers.
Dwan's going to raise to 37,300.
I don't know what he's doing. He's got to know that Barry's really got a hand here. It's possible with 8 players in the hand that somebody has a deuce, like Peter Eastgate. So I don't understand why Dwan would raise that much money. But Peter Eastgate seems a little intimidated by the raise.
And he's going to call.
He just calls. And now what's Barry going to do with his aces? Barry calls. It's turning out to be a very interesting hand.
Yeah. 7 on the turn.
Peter and Barry check. Of the 3 players, Dwan has got the weakest hand.
Yeah.
Daniel jokes. I need you.
Got your new book.
I need you to get this one. How long I can keep doing it?
You know, I've been so sick of writing for like a while now. I have a column that I write with. This thing, I said, you know what, I'm done. I had 2 before.
He bets $104,200.
He's got the weakest hand but the biggest heart. And Peter Eastgate says, well, what's going on here? I got $500,000 in front of me. Do I want to risk it? I question what Dwan did on the flop, but right now I think he knows exactly where he's at.
Wow.
Peter Eastgate releases. He thinks, well, Dwan could very easily have ace deuce. And I'm not risking all this money. And Dwan realized that Peter Eastgate probably had a weak deuce. Now it's up to Barry. Barry realizes that Tom Dwan's got quite an imagination, but does he have this much imagination? It's going to cost Barry his whole stack also, because he's not going to just call here. He's going all in.
Wow.
Barry throws it away.
I had
You had
it.
Oh, he had 3.
Then he fold the best hand.
Well, duh. I mean, if you
Well,
did
he had the best hand.
I was going to move in against it.
Peter
If
had
he
the
didn't
best
call, I
hand.
figured you could bet into that.
Yeah,
Peter had the best hand.
That's close.
I'll make a side bet that Peter had the best
Well,
hand.
certainly wasn't you.
I bet he did.
Let me look at Peter's eyes. Yeah, he
I
did
think Barry, I
it.
thought Barry had queen.
Okay, I'm taking
Small,
Barry.
small, but
Yeah, okay, bet you 1,000.
2,000, 1,000?
2,000, I bet.
Oh, now I feel like I have a bad side because you're instant throughout 2,000, but we're on.
Okay.
Dwan got
I'll
himself
save my
caught in the
phone and figure it out.
crossfire there on the flop, but then he just brilliantly played his way out of it with an exceptional move. The only other player I know that would have made a move like
It's
that,
like looking like I'm losing 400 or 500. I don't know how it's possible to make a comeback.
It feels impossible, yeah.
I played so bad, it's sick. Worst session ever.
I did too, but I played bad at the right time.
Eastgate's got ace king, is going to raise to 3,500.
And Barry's got aces. Wow. Peter Eastgate's raised in late position. Barry might think he's full of it. He's going to raise to 15,000.
Look at this.
And Tom Dwan might think they're both full of it. He's got the king, queen of spades. We know that Tom Dwan's going to call here. But it's hard to predict what someone who lives in Durland is going to do in this position, so I'm not even going to speculate. Let's just watch.
Every season he won. Every kid game he won. He's a good player, the best player, buddy.
All right, he's going to call.
Peter Eastgate might raise. He might think ace king's the best hand here.
Now he's just going to call. Queen, four, deuce, two spades.
Wow. Wow. What is it that Francis Scott Key said when he was in the Baltimore Harbor?
Bombs bursting in air.
A rocket's red glare. That's what we're going to see here in this hand. Tom Dwan's got top pair and a flush draw. Barry's got aces. And when the hand is over, let's see who remains at the dawn's early light.
Dwan starts out with a $28,700 bet.
Peter Eastgate's missed the flop. I don't see him calling here.
And Barry raises to 100,000.
He's not going to slow play his aces. There's two spades on the board. He hopes Tom Dwan has a queen. He doesn't want Dwan to have a queen and a flush draw,
No.
which is what he has. Dwan is probably thinking, well, I can't be an underdog even if Barry has an overpair. Actually, Dwan would prefer Barry has aces instead of kings. But whatever Barry has, Tom Dwan's got to go with this hand.
Here he comes. Wow, he's going to raise to 244,600.
Barry says okay. He's going to put Dwan all in.
Oh, man.
Barry's hoping that Dwan has the kind of hand he has and not a set of deuces or a set of fours.
Yeah, I'm all in case we're not.
You got anything?
A little bit of something. Are we flipping them?
You guys got anything? Oh,
I figured.
best hand.
That's what I figured doing. I guess I could have taken the card out.
I'll find
Let me
out.
take those back.
You guys want to eat one?
I think so, right? Whatever you want, I don't care. I don't have a problem with whatever. She said are we running at once? I think so, right?
Yeah, I want to run it once. If you wanted to take a couple hundred back, that's
No.
okay. That's pretty even.
Sorry.
Okay.
22-year-old Tom Dwan says no deal.
Once.
Let's play cards.
Another queen. Oh,
Wow. Barry's dead to the case ace. Tom Dwan wouldn't take 200,000 back. Unbelievable. You don't want to do what I want to do, run it twice. I'm not going to do what you want to do.
no case ace. Tom Dwan has just won the biggest hand in the history of televised poker. Over $900,000 in a hand with no
180,
deal.
230. Some of these stacks might be off. Give me a sec.
Always a gentleman, but Barry is in shock.
This pot will now officially become known as the Durstein War. Welcome back to the Golden Nugget and High Stakes Poker.